Okay, back. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. We have had our invocation and our Pledge of Allegiance. Board members, you have before you the comments from the public. You also have a draft of the resolution that will be adopted, and this will take place when we adopt the map that we choose. I appreciate everybody's effort and to being here, and all of this is to be in compliance with Senate Bill 68 in regards to having this done by November 17th. So I will entertain a motion for the adoption. We are adopting one map here today, so I will entertain a motion for that process.
So moved.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion to adopt D1.
Second.
Are you second? Oh, second by Mr. Carroll? Okay. So I have a motion and by Mr. Donovan, a second by Mr. Carroll. Any discussion? Hearing none, I will call for the vote. Now, what we are voting on is we are voting on, yes, but let me remind you what we're voting. We're voting on D1, and with that, you're voting on the resolution that you have in front of you. But obviously, D1 will be put into the resolution. Does that make sense? Okay. To vote on this, I'll do a roll call. I'll start with Mr.
Can we make a comment quick? Can we make a quick comment before we vote?
Yeah.
I just want to say that a lot of the public comments were in favor of a D map, one of the two D maps. A lot of it talked about wanting Cleveland to have its own cohesive district, not something pulling from the other side of the county all the way over. And so I think the majority of the comments, at least that I read and have here, wanted a D map. So
Okay.
that the D1 map
Okay.
has been nominated.
Do we need to include the mention of the resolution in the motion?
That's what I'm saying. That's the vote, the nomination and the vote that we are about to take includes selecting the D1 map, but also includes the resolution, and you have a draft of that before you. The resolution meets the requirements of Senate Bill 68, so I'm just letting you know that that's what we're approving as well. Okay.
Initially, I thought that was your motion, was just to
I'm
enter into
sorry.
that. I didn't realize you were asking
No.
for a nomination.
No,
so.
Yes, Madam Chair, there's been a request to restate the motion entirely if Mr. Donovan is willing to do that, including the resolution, the map, the bill text. That's the package that you all are voting on with respect to D1. If you could just restate the motion.
just restate that, Mr. Donovan.
Yeah, do I need to?
I guess that's.
You don't have to read the
Yeah.
whole res.
You don't have to read the resolution.
Good. Okay. Just make the nomination for D1.
That's correct, including the resolution
Okay, including the resolution
and the map.
and the map. Yeah. So we'll make a motion to nominate D1 with the resolution and the map that was provided to the public.
Okay. Is that clear?
I will second that motion.
Okay, so but that's the same motion and second, just clarification.
Correct.
Thanks. Okay. All right, I'll call for, if no other discussion, I'll call
I-
for,
I'll just say that I agree, based off the comments. D and D1 just seem to be the common choice, so it's worth taking the public's opinion to do that.
okay. I will, any comment? I'll do a roll call vote. Let me start with Mr. Tippett.
D1 is my understanding, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, D1, yes.
Okay, Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Carroll.
Yes.
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Ms. Anton.
Yes.
And I vote yes, so 6-0. Okay, thank you. We will get this information to the Board of Elections and also to the our General Assembly. I do want to make a comment because I think I should have said this earlier, but this map that we have selected does not in any way affect school assignment. That the school assignments that have been placed in the county remain. So this is only for the election of the Board of Education, not, so I don't want any parents or grandparents or guardians to think that this is changing your child's school assignment. It is not. This is simply for the requirement of the Board of Education election. So appreciate everybody's help.
One more quote. So mention of what these represent. Although we are now districted, we still represent the entire county. And so the entire county gets to vote on each of our elections. These are just residency districts. It's
Right.
not.
The entire county votes
Yeah.
for the primary and the general election. And also, there were comments that, why didn't you use the commissioner's maps? We couldn't use the commissioner's map based on the requirements that Senate Bill 68 gave to us. So, but good points, good comments, but appreciate it. If there's no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Johnson, second by Mr. Donovan. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget. Let me start with Mr. Tippett.
Aye.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Carroll.
Yes.
Mr. Donovan.
Yes.
Ms. Anton.
Yes.
And myself, I vote yes. 6-0. Thank you so much. We're adjourned.